All right, it's Bill here. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone in Canada. I know the States, you get it about a month and a half later, a month and 2 weeks later. Typically, the Dallas Cowboys play and disappoint me. Well, for Canadian Thanksgiving, I guess we'll watch the Toronto Maple Leafs play and disappoint me. I saw some guy says I should look at the camera because I'm not a pro, I'm an amateur. Yeah, you're right, I'm an amateur. There's people that like amateur. A couple websites you can go to got a category called amateur. Why don't you check it out, bud? Because I'm an amateur. You want a pro? You want a professional one? There's a couple channels that you can go to. There's one channel that thought Johnny T had a great game in the last game against Detroit. Go check him out. Or you can check out another guy who says that criticizing Brandon Carlo means you know nothing about hockey. Well, it's going to be amateur hour here, folks. A lot of amateur hour, because I'm going to torch those two pricks. Or did they have a good game? Yes, the Leafs played better than what they did on Saturday. They did. The result is the same. You have lost 2 games to the Detroit Red Wings, and you lost it because of Morgan Rielly and colonoscopy Carlo. Sorry, I'm going to criticize them. It's amateur hour. This game started. I want, if you can, if I'm not allowed to criticize Carlo because he's such a good player, he makes really better. Yeah. Watch the first shift of this game. Brandon Carlo gets run over. Just run over. He's tall. I got to come up with a name with him. Colonoscopy Carlo's nice, but there's got to be like, what is the tallest thing in the world that's softer than tissue paper? There's got to be something. Tall and soft. I can't share that one. But tall and soft. There's got to be a name. Come on. I'm going to think about this. I'm going to come up with a better name than colonoscopy colon or Carlo. But colon Carlo got ran over, and it led to a chance. On the second shift, this Michelli fires a fantastic pass to put Kane in alone on our goalie. That's your first 2 shifts of the game. I thought, oh my God, this is gonna go crazy. And it didn't. Now, I've been sold a bill of goods that this team was going to be hard. It was going to be hard on the boards. We were all sold a bill of goods. Well, I'm being sold a bill of goods. You were sold a bill of goods as well. This team was going to be hard on the puck. The last thing this team is hard on a puck. They played better. I saw Matthews finally for the first time. He actually had a couple shifts that I thought were pretty decent. Nice. I didn't like his game, but certainly on the Yankat goal, he worked his ass off. This team's soft. Nick Waugh? Soft. Dakota Joshua? I don't know, maybe he threw that one hit on, looks like it took out Raymond, but he's not that good. Easton Cowan's first game up. I'm not going to sit here and rag on a 20-year-old kid in his first game who gets thrown into the fire, but I didn't like his game. There was a couple plays I didn't mind, but in his own end, in his own end, he looks very similar to Nicholas Robertson in his own end. So, what can I say? The game started, okay, the Leafs started taking it over. Talbot played a good game, but the Leafs were starting to bring the play to them in the first period at the end there. And then penalty to Morgan Rielly. Let's face facts, J.D. Comfort dove. Dylan Larkin's a good diver, but that J.D. Comfort was a good dive. But it was a cross check. But again, really didn't have to do it. He didn't have to put himself in that position. He did. And he got it. And then Simon Benoit hits a stick out of the air and the puck, and you got a 5-on-3. Okay, 5-on-3. Now, it's only 11 seconds, so you got to win the draw. So we put out Nick Waugh to win the draw, and we did not win the draw. But that's not the most embarrassing point of this play. Dylan Larkin's goal. It goes to the net. It's a battle out front. There's 2 players there. There's Tanev, Larkin, and then we have a second Leaf, Nick Waugh, who I've been told plays the game in a rough manner. In a manner that's not nice to play against. Well, Dylan Larkin he didn't have to work very hard to get this puck. Because we had the little outside. I'm going to put one, a little sticky. Here we go, sticky. I'm going to get that puck from you, Dylan. It's a 5-on-3. Cave the guy in. Cave him in. It's not rocket science around here. They're not calling another penalty against you. You're 5-on-3. Put the man on this. I'll give you an example. Third period, Easton Cowan hit one went for the puck once. Ben Schroth threw him on his ass. That's what you can get away with. And Nick Waugh, you're supposed to be this tough guy. Sold the bill of goods. Is this another Ryan Reeves? Kiss my goddamn elbow. I'm so tough and then fight twice. You should have had that puck. Dylan Larkin outworks Tanev and Nick Waugh and buries it up top to make it 1-0. I think they only had 3 shots in net in the first period. That was one of them. And completely outworked the team. Like, that had no business happening. No business. So while you might have outplayed the team, you gave them 3 goals. We'll get into the other goals that we gave them. That's a give. Nick Waugh should have got an assist. What was his night tonight? Oh, I'm looking away from the camera. Amateur hour. Maybe I can get an editor. Maybe I can tell you how great Brandon Carlo is and how great Dakota Joshua is. Yeah, go watch that professional channel, okay? Have a good time. Maybe I can look at Jay Rosehill tell me about a game too. Yeah. I wonder if I gave a couple Jay Rosehill reports what they would look like. I shouldn't get mad at Jay Rosehill. He's fine. Sorry, Jay. And by the way, Jay Rosehill don't watch me, so who gives a shit? But you want to watch non-amateur hour? One takes? Go watch another channel. Because I'm looking away from the screen now. Anyways. Nick Waugh's night. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Good night. 12 minutes and 12 seconds of ice time, and caused the first goal. Okay. Second period starts. I thought the Leafs dominated the second period. What were the shots on net in the second period? I want to say they were pretty good for the Leafs. Yeah, they dominated the second period. What I like to see in that second period is Matthews finally came alive. He finally was working for pucks. He was getting good shots. He was digging the puck back from other players. I thought it was okay. I was still waiting for Nice to get started because he didn't get started in that period. But I thought Matthews was starting to look a little bit like Matt. Doesn't look like what he used to. But he was getting there. Chances were coming. It's 2-0. You're dominating. Okay, you go into the third period. What are you going to do? Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to put Brandon Carlo and Morgan Rielly on the ice. It's a draw in their end. How many goals start by turnovers or face-offs in the opposite's net, the end? Brandon Colonoscopy Carlo, I don't know what he was thinking. The draw's kind of won. It's in no man's land. I thought this guy was a defensive defenseman. So back up. Just back. He pinches, doesn't mean to pinch, and then falls on his ass. And it's a 2-on-1. And more, it's James Van Riemsdyk. Yeah, ex-Leaf James Van Riemsdyk. Older than carbon. Blows around Carlo, and it's a 2-on-1. And Morgan Rielly played it as poorly as you can. Matter of fact, the guy's on his backhand. Okay, that's good, because Van Riemsdyk shoots left. So he's on his backhand. Wouldn't you want to force him? It's a little bit tougher to make a pass on the forehand. No, really just goes, hey, buddy, put it on your forehead. It was a breakaway. It might as well have been a breakaway. It was a 2-on-1. That might as well have been a breakaway because Morgan Rielly played it as horrible as possible. These two pricks. What was Rielly's night tonight? I guarantee it was a minus. Rielly -2. Carlo -1. We'll get into the next minus in just a second. It's now 2-0. You're down 2-0. You're out shooting the team, but then they came back. You got Matthew Knight. Bobby McMahon goes to work. He finally shows up after 100 minutes of hockey. He finally goes, I should probably have a shift. He mucks it up. He gets the puck back on the boards. I haven't seen a lot of that this year. battles to the front of the net, passes to Nyes. Nyes misses it. Who cares? It hits him in the stick, and it goes in the net. It's 2-1. All right, let's get it going. And then you got Kelly Yarncak. 3 goals in 3 games. Man's going for 82 goals in the season after Matthew Nyes mucks it up. This is what the Leafs need to do. Muck it up. Get in there, dig. Finally, Nyes shows up. Battles, outworks his player. Matthews in front of the net. Can you believe it? He was actually taking sticks to get in front of the net. And it goes to Yarncak. You bury it. It's 2-2. You were down 2-0. And 9 minutes later, you've tied it 2-2. Oh, glory days. You've got the game. You're outworking the other team. Just keep going. And for a while there, they were going. Talbot was making some big saves. And would you believe it? It was a face-off started in our own zone. Or in their zone. And Brandon Carlo and Morgan Rielly are on the ice. Stolarz makes a great save. It goes to Rielly. And with no one on him, this guy's been in the league for how many years? 12, 13 years. He's told, you know what? I heard all these articles about how he had a conversation with Chief and he knew he played bad last year and he better play a little bit better. With no one on him, he panics. A 13-year veteran panicked. If this was Easton Cowan doing this, maybe I'd look past it. There wasn't a soul around him on Detroit, and he fires the puck down the ice to take an icing. There was no one, just like last night or Saturday, where on a 5-on or 6-on-5, he fires it at the goalie with no one on him so the goalie can drop it, pass it to his players so he can fire it in an empty net. This is 2 straight games in the last minute where Rielly absolutely does the most boneheaded play that you wouldn't expect even from an AHL rookie. He panics and he ices the puck. We can't play Rielly. We can't play Carlo. I don't give a flying what some idiot on another channel tells you. You can criticize Carlo. It's possible. You want to know why you can criticize Carlo? Because he's shit. He's hot garbage. That's why you can criticize him. I want to see this idiot tell me, watch that game and you tell me that Carlo's an effective defenseman in the NHL. He makes Rielly better? Give me why do I put up? Well, after Rielly's icing, the Leafs decide, well, we lost the draw, so we might as well just do nothing. We'll sit around and watch. And who was doing a lot of watching? Matthews and Carlo. Matthews blocks a puck. It goes right back out to Mason Appleton, who looked like it might have been Carlo's man, but you know Carlo, he don't want to get too involved in the play. He's tall. He's tall. He's very tall. God, a first-round pick and Fraser Minton for this disgusting piece of garbage. He should be sat. Philip Myers got to be better than this prick. Who the other guy got? Henrik Tun. What are we? Is he Danish or something? Henrik Tun. Did he write like Robinson, Mr. Robinson's family, Crusoe family, whatever family? Put Tun in there. Put Trun, or Myers. I don't care who you put in there. Brandon Carlo is awful. Well, Brandon Carlo watches Mason Appleton, who fires the puck, does a somersault. I think he was trying out for the, I don't know what the hell, his gymnastics team? I don't know. Very gymnastic move. Stolarz got caught with the block. He went the wrong way. Fires it top corner. They had how many shots? 15 shots, I think. 15 shots. Let's look at those 15 shots. The 3 that went in the net. One was from about a foot away after Dylan Larkin outworked Nick Waugh. Okay. I thought Nick Waugh wasn't going to get outworked. Second one, Carlo Spinorama really plays a 2-on-1 as bad as you can. And Van Riemsdyk on the backhand, because heaven forbid you force a guy in the backhand to make a play, gets to go to his forehand and bury it up top. Then you have a block shot that gets fired in the top corner. And that's still, I guess Stoller should have had one of them, eh? This is just shooting yourselves in the foot 101. It's the same two pricks that shoot themselves in the foot all the time. 2 straight games, Morgan Rielly has made a boneheaded play. Like an unforgivable bonehead play. He'll start the next game. You know, Chief Craig Strongbow ain't going to bench him. Brandon Carlo plays like garbage. For 3 straight games, actually. That guy's 3. You going to bench him? No. Play Nashville tomorrow. We're going to have, I don't know, Caden Primo, is he related to Wayne and Keith? I freaking don't know. He'll probably be in the net tomorrow. So do you think we're going to get good goaltending against Nashville? They beat Ottawa tonight 4-1? Or today, afternoon game. What am I doing? Yeah. I don't know what to think right now. I just know that I've watched 3 straight games where the Leafs have played about as soft as you can. I like Benoit threw a hit. I actually looked at my brother-in-law was over after Thanksgiving. We were having, that's maybe the first big hit I saw all year. Benoit threw a big hit. I know Raymond got hit into the boards. Kind of looked like it was Tanev, or I forget, it was Tanev. I think it was Tanev. Put him in. By the way, oh, sorry, folks. Yeah, Johnny T report. Johnny T, invisible for the 3rd straight game. Your Johnny T report. 0, 0, 0. -1. 1 shot on net. Well done, Johnny T. Was that on the power play where it took you 7 years to turn around and shoot it? 0 in 16 minutes and 30 seconds of ice time. Ooh, I could do a lot of reports tonight, and a lot of them are going to say 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Your Dakota Joshua report, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. 9 minutes of ice time. Oh, geez. Who else can I pick on today? I don't want to pick on anyone else. I'm sick and tired of picking. Can we please just stop this Brandon Carlo? Just get rid of the prick. No, I don't know. No team's going to give up a first rounder in Fraser Minton to him, but just please find Robidas Allen, throw this mother on it. We know what we're going to get with Rielly. It's going to be the same garbage all the time. They play Nashville tomorrow. Get to watch that. By the way, again, I'm done the Leafs shit. I'll talk to you tomorrow about Nashville. The Blue Jays. Is their manager like as dumb as, like, when you have a pitcher, like, I remember when pitchers could pitch. You had 76 pitches from this Gosman dude, and you pull them and you get rocked. Tonight I'm watching this young kid. Okay, he got rocked in the first period first period. See, that's how much I don't know about shit. First inning, he gets rocked. Boom. He's pitching good. Okay, he gave up a hit. That's not the end of the world. They pull him. Guy hits a 3-run home run. Like, what are we doing? Is it like Toronto when you drink the water, you just make the worst decisions possible? It's 6-3. Well, then I came to do the video. I'm going to go back. I'm hoping it's 6-6 again, but who knows? Anyways, talk to everyone else tomorrow. I'm flustered. Cheers.